Assalamu alaikum, all of my students or files candidates of coming 9th January. Actually, after a long time, I'm here to tell you some instructions about your writing exam. A lot of problems inside you that what I have to get to know that from you. And that in one case of the listening, reading, writing, and speaking test, and you have to do a lot of practice, and you have a practice that, and you're not relaxing your exam. The exam is like that, that it's not actually exam is not memorizing like your SSC, HSC, what you have found in your academic exam. It depends on techniques, and you have to have some good practice of that. So first of all, I would like to tell you something about listening test. What's the listening test? It's got 4 parts: part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. And 4 parts in the first part, and then before that we are used to having that example, right? But now in listening test there is no example, and you have to start with the 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And part 1 is monologue, part 2 is part 1 is dialogue, and part 2 is monologue, and part 3 like this is dialogue, and part 4 always it depends on monologue, and it's might be news, it might be any resource based, it might be any. So most often you can find MCQ and fill in the blanks. It's very common questions for listening test. So students and my candidates also, I'm going to let you know something about the listening test, what you have to do that. And whenever you're in listening test and you are very busy with that, and you are very panic on the time, and you are feeling alright what to do and what you have to do. It's very easy test, and that's section 1, part 1 and part 2. You don't have to be panic. And you can get a 20, and you can achieve 20 from here. And part 3 is also easy. And if you utilize your time perfectly. And that the end of the part 1, and you will be given half minute to check your questions. But never you should go ahead for part 2. And then you will get another half minutes to practice. So you will be given 1 minute. So with these times you can utilize your part 2, and whenever you see the questions, and you can think that what will be held on, and what sort of recording will be now. So as much as you can see the questions and be mentally prepared, and whenever you will be prepared mentally, then you can get easy findings in your listening test. And don't be panic if you lose 1 or 2 questions to answers. It's not necessary to be worried. If you are worried, you will miss all of them. So you have 40 questions. It's very natural that if you can miss 5 or 6 questions. But if you are worried for 5 or 6 questions, you will miss whole. So candidates, and during listening test, you have to write your answer on question paper, right? And it's not necessary to go to and read, because you'll be given 10 minutes extra times to transfer your question answer. And even that you just write in the time, some spellings you can forget what the spellings, and if you that time during this test, if you remember the spelling, so that time you may be confused, and you can lose your another listening test also. So it's better any short form you can write here, and because you have 10 minutes after end of this test to transfer your answer, that time you can think that what you have to do, and because at that time you'll be relaxed and you can write your answer easily. And my question comes here, and that some students and some candidates, students or candidates have problem in writing. Their writes the N is not like N, the R is not like A, the C is not like C. So they have lots of problems in writing cases. So it's the most students have, but writing is not clear to get. So it's very important to clear, but if you're not clear, it's better to write in capital letters in listening and reading. Not writing yet. Listening, reading, you can all answer capital letters, and you have to know the instructions and the question instructions, no more than 1 word, 2 words, or 3 words. If you are required to write 2 words, then write 2 words only. And if you're required to write 1 word, but your answer is that good situation, so never write good. You have to write the situation. And if you are told to write 2 words, you can write good situations too. So it's not necessary to write 3 words, because your answer will be, the answer is correct, but you have present in wrong ways. So you have to be concerned the predictions that, and you have to be concerned your question requirements and essay requirements, 1 or 2 or 3 words that, and capital letters it must be, and because of clear correction. And you can write a small letter. It's not necessary to be audited that, and you are used to doing that. And if your writing is not well, it's not clear. So it's better to write capital letter in case of listening and reading module, not for writing module students. Just listening and reading module, you can write in capital letter the answer. In listening, you will be given chance to transfer your answer, but in reading, there is no chance. And whenever you will be given 1 hour, that time you have to write your answer within this time. You have to complete, because like listening, you will be never given to 10 minutes. This is not rules, beyond the rules. And most of students think that like listening, I will be given 10 minutes more to transform answer. So I have to write my question answer on a question paper. And even some students know that in reading test, there is no extra time for them, but they're still writing their answer on question paper. So it's a consuming time. So whenever you find your answer, it's better to write on question paper in case of reading. So students already have told what to do in the listening test and diagram. And diagrams derive directions. It's very tough for students. They think that was directions. Directions is whenever the speaker says what to do in the time, and you have to go according to speaker, right? And if your speaker says that go right, you can go right. If your speaker says the right, left, turn like this, you have to follow the speakers and you have to follow the directions. There are some common words for directions: left, right, turn, and cross, past, and next to, between, behind. A lot of words today. If you are well known with these words, it's very easy for you to catch the listening. And listening is very easy for candidates to get. And if you practice a lot, it's very easy to get 8 or 9, because it's the good way. It's the, I think, friendly module for anyone. And then I'm coming to the main point of reading test. And I have got my students that most of students are panic of reading. And their psychological problem, reading is very tough, and whenever they discuss other students and outside, they always get panic. It's not necessary to discuss. Your teachers, your trainers are helping you to do how to get it. So my candidates are getting 7 or 7.5 in reading, and some students are getting 5.6. What's the difference between them? Because they are relaxed and they're not relaxed, and they think they're feeling panic, they're not feeling panic, and just think that all the answer is in your text. Just in my case, whenever I do reading, I always think my answer is here, so I have to find out this. So that time I can find out easily. But in case of you, and some students, they're not doing that. They think it's very tough, so that's why they're getting panic that. It's not necessary to do that, students. So my next question comes that the question types of reading test, the heading matching and paraphrase, and then MCQ. And true false not given, and it's not given also, fill in the blanks. So what to do in heading matching? Heading matching is very easy, and just to match you should go to scanning scheme. What is scanning? What searching and scheme? Your idea words it words and why I have read it and what is the situation is that. So whenever you just go for heading matching, just focus on the paragraphs and which paragraph indicates to read. So you have to read the paragraphs and think the main keywords and think the scheme. And then go to the headlines, and then you can find out easily the headlines. And then paraphrase, first read the headlines, and then go for the paragraphs. And you have to have a good scanning that you can read at a glance within a short time. I know it's very tough to be a good scanner, but you should have a good practice. And if you practice a lot, if you practice 100 tests at least, or 50 tests at least, you'll be good in scanner too. So it's better to practice. So true false not given. Students are also getting panic with that. In my case, I found that in the case of true false, when your meaning is matched, and that's a true. When your meaning is not matched, and if there is no evidence, it's not given. When your meaning is extra or lack of evidence, it's a false. You have to go with that. But students think that the meaning is what sentence here, they can get the same sentence here. Never think the sentences here might be simple, and you can find there in the passage you can find the sentence in complex, compound, passive, and the preposition is and participle, and any kind of sentence on synonyms too, and sonority. There are some connective and clue words, and which always will help you to find out the reading test and reading answer too, and connective words like that, as well as likewise and similarly and similarly and even similar to and resemble with. There are some definitive clues which will always help you to get this, and if you practice a lot, it will be very easy for you. And never think that it's you like test. Just think that if there one kind of test that is very easy for me, and you have to practice. Whenever you get relaxed, everything will be habituated with you. So my next one is questions for that. I have to going to fill in the blanks, and fill in the blanks is very easy, and you have to find the meaning, what that says, what the sentence says, then go to the passages and you have to have cross match. And if you have a good cross match, you can easily find out this. So, and you can scan that. You have to think that what should be here. It's a noun or adjective, verb, adverb, according to this. And some students also have problems in case of listening reading. It's a singular plural. So you have to think about it. Some pen, not some pen. There's some pens. You have to go that. And there are examples before that, and examples that is also plural. So the answer will be also plurals. So students always feel that I have written photo, but the answer is photos. So what should I do? Never think that, and just you have to follow the instructions. It is singular, it's a word singular or plural. And in case of listening, you have to also concern that in care plural or singular. And my next problem is that I found that in the questions, in the fill in the blanks, it's noun, but whenever you find it is a verb. So you have to think about that according to fill in the blanks, according to sentence, you have to find out which word would be it's noun or verb. But in passages it's noun, but you have to find out the words. So you can find just think about this. Able is adjective and enable is verb. So here is the two is given. Whenever two is given, you have to think that after two I have to go for either noun or either verb. So whenever you use two, so but you have got an enable, definitely write enable. But you can get to know that I have to. Here is able is written in passages, but why able to able? If you write able, it's not a grammatical right. So you have to write it to an able. So I have to go with it also. These problems always comes to the students. I will never say that. So to that you have to know a lot of grammar and listening, but few. And case of that singular plurals and just countable and countable nouns, and you have to know about some grammatical systems. It's very little knowledge, It's it's a matter of 1 or 2 hours if you know that, and you can go do well in this listening and reading test. And go to the writing test and task 1 and task 2. And task 1 you have to go to in the case of student academic, you have to go for introductions. Introductions paraphrase the questions and never copy the questions, but follow the questions and paraphrase. Second is synonyms. Second, you have to go with that. Change the pattern and go to the then overall and over what is the significance and what is the common scenario here in your chart, and you can write in the overall and then go to the body, and body is here, you have to write this and then go to the conclusion. Conclusion is not mandatory for task 1, but if you want to get good marks, if you want to get a good score, definitely I think in my case, according to me, I think it's better to write a conclusion. So but you must write 150 words, and if you write below 150 words you will be penalty, and you have to write 160 at least, and 150 is enough. But it's not easy for students to count 150 words to write. Some students are 155, some students 160, some students 170, 165. So but not less than 150. So think about this. And writing text too. So writing text too, and they have to dive with the topics and the types of the text too. And some text too that depends on, depends on argumentative and some of the problem solutions. And argumentative we have got 2 types, and one type is that one statement, and another type is that 2 statements, and in one statement you agree or disagree. And the problem solutions also you have to go with that, and then come to the point of the discussions and the both views like these, and narratives also, negativity, positivity, merits, demerits. So you have to drive with that. But main common is that problem and solutions and argumentative writings for you. So in case of argumentatives, you can think that of the paraphrase, the introductions, and go to the body. And whenever you come to the body P2, and students, candidates, you have to go for to take the positions. You will agree or disagree. That's never write agree or disagree. But position means your idea generates, and below the questions, in the question paper, you will have a lot of space. You can write a brainstorm here, and you can make your idea, and you can make your generates here. Your idea will work here, and you just pick up your ideas and work with that. And in your ideas, your position will be clear. So, and you just agree ideas and disagree ideas, think words and take your positions. And whenever you take your positions, and go to the reason, and after reason, give an example, and after example, and then go for results. So, several times it's not necessary to write same words. If you write, for example, and another storm, another ideas, you can write, for instance, to illustrate. And this is because, and you can write it for reason, and another paragraphs, another ideas you can write, since you can write, that is why you can write also because of, like this. It's very important to know. And thus in phase of results, you can change it as a results, therefore, and thus these are synonyms, and there are lots of synonyms you have, and if you want to use, and even online it is available, you can get it. The synonyms as a result, synonyms of reason, synonyms of, for examples. It's very easy to have. And actually, I will try to my level best to give you this in my page for this. And follow my page that you can find it. I will give you this. And then go to for then problem and solutions. And then I was in argumentative. And the P2 and P3 I would disagree. And the other question, 2 or 3 ideas for where in, if you are agreed, in this para, you should have 2 or 3 ideas you can work, and next paras, you are disagree with that, you can work with 1 or 2 ideas. And in which statement you were agreed, you can use more ideas, and which in these agreed, you can use more less ideas. So, but you have to use the same ways, reason, example, position, reason, example, and then result. It's very important for you, and then go to the conclusion, and you can give your opinion and balance your opinion that it will be better for you. So problem and solution is very important, and as I find out the paraphrase and go to the problems and why the problem comes and what's the effects of problems, and then para 3 you have to go for solutions and go to the conclusion of para 4. So like this, and negative, positives, and marriage events like this is an example. It's very easy. And within a short time, it's not possible. But 2 things are common: argumentative and problem and solutions and discussions. And in case of discussion, you can also use for reason example too. And it's very important. And nowadays, the writing always given marks in the, you have to do 2 into T2 plus T1 by 3. So think in T2, T2 means task 2. You have got 7, and in T1, you have got 7 also, or got a 7.5. So think that 7 or 7.5, T2 into 7, and plus 7.5, then that, and divided by 3, and what's your marks, and you can find it easily listed candidates. And this way, we can be analyzed, writing can be analyzed. So, and writing can be analyzed and assessed, sorry. And then go to the speaking test. It's very important for you. The 3 parts is speaking, part 1, part 2, part 3. And part 1 is very easy. And you will be asked questions. And yes, no question, WS questions. And every questions you should have 3 sentences. And there's an example, because an example. And then also you have to think about the tense. And very easy, it's very common for the student, the present tense always counts in case of part 1. And part 2, it might be past tense. And you have to think of the 4 bullet points, you have to speak a lot, and then go for the part 3, related to part 2, and you should have a discussion. So first time you will be asked 3 or 4 questions, and after 3 or 4 questions, then whenever you are performing well, and you can, that time interview will ask you a lot of questions, for then interview will go for discussions with you, because your speaking level is good. So still, candidates, a lot of things I have told you, so actually, my target was not to come tonight because I was very tired, and I couldn't give you a lot of times because of my tiredness. but all of candidates, they don't know the rules, and because I have told them several times to do. And my candidates, please, and if you are here, and just follow the instructions. If you can get anything, and you can write any comments. Not only my candidates, but also other candidates, those are going for IELTS exam, those thinking about IELTS. If they have any questions, they can write their questions in comment box. And if you can't get my speech also, you can say, and I will help you a lot, candidates. Thank you, Moon. Thank you very much. So candidates, so it's going to be 10 p.m. So I have to go. So I think I will meet you next. And if exam comes, and I have also online batch. And before online batch, I will let you know something what to do. And in everywhere, if you have questions, my page is here. You can ask the questions. I will always be with you to answer your questions. And never think that IELTS is very tough. I think IELTS is a very easy exam. Just think, be habituated with that exam. Listening, reading, writing at a time. And speaking also very easy. Practice more and more. And never think what will coming out. And if you have practiced a lot of speaking, and it will be good arrangements too. In case of writing, so and listening, readings, everything depends on practice. So you must have good practice and must have good techniques too. So candidates, that's enough for today. So inshallah, I will meet you. And if you, I think my speech might be helpful for you for this exam. So be serious with your speaking, and be serious with your exam or your test. So Allah Hafiz, Assalamu Alaikum.